So go ahead and catch a simple sweep, something.
Okay.
He strips out, he uses his legs, he sweeps, gets the full mount. I'll give 2 points for the sweep, then I'll give 4 points for the mount. He sets up for a hook flip. Flower sweep. Boom. That's a sweep because he used his legs. This is a sweep from here. Boom. Picks him up, pushes him down. Because it's a half guard. The leg was used to get it. So he got his half guard sweep, ended up in half guard, and then he passed. We're going to talk about passing the guard too, but that would be another 3 points for the pass. So he gets 2 for the sweep and then 3 for the pass. Half guard again, different type of a sweep or same sweep, it doesn't matter. Let's just say we get a sweep and he stays in half guard. Boom, right? Gonna have to work for it, man. Not competing yet, Rahul. He stays in half guard. That's 2 points for the sweep. But then Roy decides I'm gonna go ahead and pass. So then he passes, I recognize that, I give points for that. Okay?
But now if you reverse in there, that's no point.
Yeah, so now we're in side control, okay? This is an escape or considered a reversal. If Rahul just sits up and pulls Roy my way, or gets out, no, just just lay down and just do a sit up and straighten your legs out and just roll them over this way. There's no points for that. He didn't use his legs at all other than pushing off the floor. He has to use his feet in some way to tip the other person over for it to be considered a sweep. Okay? Make sense? Huh?
The rule is basically from any kind of guard.
From any type of guard? Yeah. Pretty much, right? Well,
Butterfly, half guard.
butterfly, full guard, open guard, half guard, anything that has guard behind it, right? So, but when it's half mount, that doesn't work then, right?
Are we going to consider this 2 points?
Are we going to consider this 2 points? What is it now? If you just go out and take that, and I wouldn't give 2 points for that. No. But stay right here. Go back to dogfight. If you're in dogfight and you bear hug him and tip him over, but bear hug around the waist, not the neck, and you tip him over that way, kind of like what Eddie Bravo would teach, something like that. But you end up on top. So like, if we're here like this, right, and I decide to get out to a dogfight, and once I get my dogfight, I bear hug here, and I tip him over, yeah, that's a sweep. But if I just end up in dogfight, right here, I just stay here, that's not considered a sweep. But I have options from here.
Arm drag come out, secure? Nothing.
If who does? If he,
Arm drag from the bottom, you got you where you're at right now.
And I get to here, I wouldn't give 2 points for a sweep. But there's a lot of other stuff that, you know, he can start going into, playing different games. So it's a good transition, but it's not a sweep.
Talk about Mount Upa.
So the transition that we were talking about was from side control, right? If Rahul goes to a full mount, and Rahul does Roy does a trap bump and roll, boom, he ends up in full guard. He didn't use his feet to sweep anything or to help them assist him get the reversal. So that is not a sweep. There is no points for that. Okay?
Escape.
It's an escape. We've been at tournaments, I've refereed at tournaments where we were in side control, and they would, if you got a harpoon sweep or any type of a sweep from here, just roll them over. Just roll them over this way, boom, just boom. We were to give 2 points for that. We will not give you 2 points, not at WGC. Not going to happen. You have to have a good, like he said, from guard, half guard, full guard, butterfly guard, koala guard, how many other guards is there? Terra guard, Z guard, man, you can go on and on and on. Right? So, the feet have to be used for the sweep. Okay? 3 point sweep. He stands up. And we're here, and he puts his leg behind, pushes. How many points for that, guys? 2 points, right? Doesn't matter whether it was a takedown or a sweep. It's a takedown, but that's 2 points. Okay? Anything else on sweeps?
Any questions about sweeps? Guys, here's the thing about sweeps. Let me let you know about this. This is probably one of the areas in which most of the calls are missed. And this is one of the areas in which most of the referees or most of the coaches get mad. Okay? So a lot of these sweeps happen quickly. A lot of them are not clean, like technique, like you do in class. Okay? So you just got to be on top of it the best you can.
Got one more question. We start in guard.
Just say I go with it. Sit up. Good question.
I'd possibly give sweep.
I probably would give you 2 points for that, and it would be somewhere between
Just
takedown
takedown,
slash
just takedown.
reversal. Yeah, but we're on our
But we
knees.
said no takedowns.
No takedowns from the knees. That's why it's in between a sweep and a. But great scenario because it's gonna happen. And then we're he stands up.
That's all it's about.
Boom, double, boom, and your boy gets all the way up to the top. What is that, guys? It's a takedown. 2 points for a takedown. Okay. And then 4 for the mount. Okay. So sweep is 2 points. So either way, if you give the 2 points, you don't have to say what the 2 points were. You can just go, okay, that was 2 points.